Why is irrigation crucial for maize cultivation? It's simple. Irrigation is the lifeblood of any crop, and maize is no exception. Irrigation is a fundamental component of maize cultivation. It's not just about quenching the plant's thirst, it's about ensuring the maize plant receives the necessary water requirements, particularly during critical growth stages. You see, maize has a relatively high water demand compared to other crops. It's a thirsty plant, especially during the flowering and grain-filling stages. When maize lacks water, it can stunt growth, reduce yield, and even lead to crop failure. But with proper irrigation, we can effectively manage this water demand. By supplying water directly to the maize's root zone, we can increase yields and improve the quality of the maize. This not only leads to a more bountiful harvest, but also a more profitable one. So proper irrigation is not just beneficial, but essential for successful maize cultivation. Now that we understand the importance of irrigation, let's dive into the first method of flooding irrigation, the surface method. This approach to irrigation is just as it sounds. The farmer floods the field's surface with water, allowing it to slowly seep into the soil to reach the plant roots. What makes the surface method a go-to choice for many is its simplicity. It doesn't require any complex machinery or technology. All you need is a water source and gravity to guide the water flow. Additionally, it's cost-effective, making it an attractive option for farmers on a budget. Plus, it's suitable for a variety of soil types. However, like all methods, it has its downsides. Because the water freely flows across the field, there can be considerable water wastage. There's also the risk of soil erosion if the water flow is not properly managed. While the surface method has its pros and cons, it remains widely used due to its simplicity and low cost. Moving on, let's explore another method of flooding irrigation, the basin method. This technique involves creating small basins or bowls in the field, which are then filled with water. Picture a patchwork quilt of water-filled pockets across your field, nourishing your maize crop from the ground up. One of the key advantages of the basin method is the superior control it offers over water distribution. This technique minimizes water wastage and reduces soil erosion, a win-win situation for both your crop and the environment. But there's no free lunch in nature, is there? The flip side of the basin method is the higher initial cost it demands for setup. Also, this method is more suitable for flatlands, making it a less viable option for hilly or uneven terrains. Despite these challenges, the basin method, with its superior water control, is a great option for farmers who can afford the initial setup cost. Lastly, we'll discuss the furrow method of flooding irrigation. This technique involves creating small furrows or trenches between crop rows and then flooding these furrows with water. It's a method that's become quite popular due to its water efficiency, making the most out of every drop. Moreover, the furrow method is particularly suitable for row crops like maize. It directs water straight to the root zone, ensuring that the plants get exactly what they need without wastage. And let's not forget its economic benefits. Compared to the basin method, the furrow method is generally less costly, making it a favorable option for many farmers. However, it's not without its drawbacks. The furrow method requires precise land leveling to ensure the water flows evenly. It also has the potential for soil erosion if not managed correctly. But despite its disadvantages, the furrow method remains a popular choice among maize farmers due to its efficiency and cost-effectiveness. In conclusion, there are multiple methods of flooding irrigation, each with its own set of advantages and disadvantages. We've discovered the surface method, a traditional approach that's cost-effective but requires a flat land. Then we explored the basin method, ideal for flat or slightly sloping fields, offering the advantage of water conservation. Lastly, we delved into the furrow method, a versatile technique that accommodates both flat and sloping terrains, and is especially effective in areas with scarce water resources. The crux of the matter is choosing the right irrigation method according to your farm's unique conditions and resources. You might have to consider factors such as the slope of your land, the type of soil, your water availability, and even your budget. Remember, the success of your maize crop greatly depends on the efficiency of your irrigation system. So choose wisely, and here's to a bountiful harvest.